I would like to know if Dr. Morse has previous experience with treating patients with autism. Well, I don't treat diseases, so I'll just put it in that way, but we've had a ton of autism, ADD, ADHD, and all these type of problems in here. My son, 15 years old, I wonder if he could help me deal better with some issues my son is going through, like high cholesterol due to his dad's family inheritance. This is a problem. And some other weight due to medicines he is taking. Aggressive behaviors and starting in puberty. Ooh. First of all, you know there's a neurological component to this, obvious. And we've traced this. I don't care what they say. You get a room of 100 parents with children with autism and ADD and ADHD and seizures, and I can tell you, most of them will tell you it started right after the vaccination of the baby. When you've got a society that doesn't give a care about that, and you have these money mongrels like pharmaceutical companies that doesn't give a shit about the kids like that, we've got a problem. They are now a threat to the national security of this country. Pharmaceutical companies, in my opinion, are a threat to the national security of our country. They're killing people so fast. It is unbelievable. They're a threat to our future and our children. They're a threat in every way. It sounds harsh, but you got to understand what's going on out here. It's a mess. It's a mess. Now, first thing I'm going to do with a child like this is upper circ and brain and nerve. Those are the first two things I'm going to do. It's upper circulation and brain and nerve. I also know that I have to detox this child, that I have to detox these neurotoxins out. And neurotoxins aren't always fun to come out. I also know that, neurologically speaking, fruits, berries, and melons are the tops. Unfortunately, the kid's 15. So I also know that you got a child here that at 15 years old, going on a appropriate diet for his problem might be a stretch. Depends how bad it is. And then you've got a child that is so eaten up acidically that they're just so hyperactive. It's hard to get them to do these things. So I don't know what to tell you other than, number one, diet is real key. Two, I'd stay away from all proteins, dairy products, and anything like that that can acidify and congest the human body. I'd put him on whatever I could get him on, up toward steamed vegetables, salads, green drinks, and of course fruits, berries, and melons. Maybe with the youngsters, they like the fruits and the berries and the melons more, so I'd try to excite them about that. Definitely would want to pack his lunch, that sort of thing, and I'd get on the herbs. I'd get on the herbs because at 15, I can tell you right now that you're into adrenals, you're into kidneys, you're already probably into myelin sheath weakness. I don't know what to tell you in terms of medicines and things like this, because there is no cure for anything allopathically. And these pharmaceuticals are only threatening the health of people. Very rarely do you really need a pharmaceutical to stay alive. Very rarely. And if you do, okay. But then while you're doing that, there's so many things you can do to regenerate and heal. So diet is a key factor in this, and of course going after the nervous system. Detoxification is essential because most of these are neurotoxic cases, on top of neural weaknesses. So I see two problems that we always address. The kidneys and adrenals and the lymph system, of course. We're addressing the adrenals because not only of its control of the kidneys, because of its neurotransmitters. We need neurotransmitters to help us rebuild myelin sheaths, increase neurotransmission. This is another case where I use not only brain and nerve number 2 and upper circ, but I also like to use the antispasmodic because it'll settle them down a little bit. And I'd use herbs to kind of settle them down a little bit. At the same time, you're getting up in here with oxygenated blood, herbs that enhance neurons. So the healthier the child, the more relaxed the child. The more acidic the child, the more hyperactive the child. Or ourselves. So it's real important to look at that.